It's the horrible offspring of two tried and true kids media standards, a convergence of dinosaurs and childhood power fantasies with a sprinkle of gross out culture on top for good measure. The only cartoon and toy line 65 million years in the making. Hi, I'm Dan Larson and this is the history of extreme dinosaurs. Extreme Dinosaurs is an animated series that ran 52 episodes over a single season in 1997 and a toy line from Mattel, both of which were spun off from Street Sharks, swapping sharks for dinosaurs and overperformance for underperformance. 65 million years ago, Argor Zardon figured out how to travel between dimensions and landed in a world that still had dinosaurs. Our world, or at least one similar to it. He immediately captured 4 random dinosaurs and put them in a machine that infused them with intelligence. Eons of knowledge in a microsecond. It simultaneously evolved their bodies and somehow gave them pants. Argor needed big, strong, terrifying soldiers to take back to his dimension to make the Quadranian High Council fear and obey him. Unfortunately, these dinosaurs, now named T-Bone, Spike, Stegs, and Bullseye, immediately rebelled against him. So Argor ditched the disobedient dinosaurs and created a second batch entirely out of raptors. Argor planned to make 1,000 more for his own raptor army. Raptors and brains are a dangerous combination, as everyone knows. Quadranian police officer Bodzak followed Argor to this new dimension, but before she could apprehend him, the raptors proved just how capable they were. To everyone's dismay, it turned out that the Quadranian disruptor Argor gave bad rap caused the extinction of the dinosaurs. Argor escaped back to his home dimension while Officer Bodzak protected everyone else in deep freeze chambers on her ship while they waited for a rescue party. 65 million years later, an excavation crew discovered the ship and the deep freeze chambers. Everyone was thawed out and immediately started fighting until the raptors escaped. After learning that the dinosaurs have all long gone extinct, T-Bone, Spike, Stegs, and Bullseye resolved to stick around and do their best to fight against Bad Rap and the Raptors, who are an extreme threat. Someone equally extreme has to stick around to keep them in line, someone like the Extreme Dinosaurs. Thank you to Secret Galaxy for sponsoring this video. Hey, that's us! And thank you to everyone who already supports us here as channel members on YouTube and as members of our Patreon at patreon.com/toygalaxy. For the last year, in addition to our regular videos, we've been producing member-exclusive videos that have allowed us a wider range of freedom from the YouTube algorithm. For as little as $1 per month, you can get access to all of the member-exclusive videos we've already produced. To be clear, these are just as comprehensive, informative, and entertaining as our regular videos, with topics like New Coke, Rob Liefeld's Youngblood, Columbia House, Kool-Aid Man, and Godzilla '98, many of which were voted on by members. If you're looking for something more tangible than a channel membership, head over to the Secret Galaxy merch shop at secretgalaxy.shop. Prints, pins, shirts, action figures, all in stock and ready to ship, personally fulfilled by me. To become a member for $1 a month, click the join button below this video or head over to patreon.com/toygalaxy, where there are several different tiers to address your specific Secret Galaxy needs. Once again, we appreciate all the support you've given us over the years with views, likes, and comments. Now, back to the show. The first issue of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was published by Mirage Studios in 1984. The series was created by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, who at the time had no idea they were also creating a new subgenre of pop culture. The Turtles' incredible popularity from the beginning inspired a legion of comic book clone creations like adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters, cold-blooded chameleon commandos, preteen dirty jean kung fu kangaroos, you get the idea. In 1987, the Ninja Turtles launched a new toy line, a syndicated cartoon series, and an empire of licensed merchandise. 3 years after that, in 1990, they helped start a new era in comic book movies when their feature film Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles made nearly $250 million at the box office. 1990 was the same year that the book Jurassic Park was published. Michael Crichton had begun working on the project in 1981 and, in his own words, quote, "put the project aside because at the time there seemed to be an enormous mania about dinosaurs in America and I did not want the book to appear to ride a current fashion. But the fashion never went away. Finally, I realized that the fascination with dinosaurs was permanent. It is always there." Even putting aside Crichton's best-selling novel, the 90s saw an unprecedented media takeover by dinosaurs. A live-action TV series on ABC called Dinosaurs, and the reign of Barney the Purple Dinosaur unleashed by PBS. Cartoons, comic books, video games, chicken nuggets, Transformers, Power Rangers. Dinosaurs were ubiquitous even before Jurassic Park the book was made into Jurassic Park the movie in 1993. It made over $1 billion and confirmed Crichton's observation that mainstream fascination with dinosaurs was indeed permanent and definitely always there. Meanwhile, the Ninja Turtles phenomenon continued through the early 90s with 2 more movies, a live-action stage show, video games, and the persistence of the 1987 animated series. So did the rest of the industry's attempts to capitalize on whatever it was the Ninja Turtles were doing so well. Just like the comics in the 80s, Ninja Turtle clones sprung up on TV and in the toy aisle to try to meet demand. All sorts of anthropomorphic superheroes, from Battletoads to Cowboys of Moo Mesa, Biker Mice from Mars, Mighty Ducks, SWAT Cats, and Street Sharks. Street Sharks was about a group of 4 half-human, half-shark genetically mutated superhero monstrosities that embodied the 90s ethos of living to the extreme. 4 high-fiving, rollerblading, street surfing, jawsome dudes keeping the world safe from the evil Dr. Paradigm. Head Shark! Street Sharks aired 40 episodes over 3 seasons from 1994 to 1997. It was a co-production of Deke Productions and Bobot Entertainment, who had collaborated on several other series previously, Deke as the animation studio, Bobot as the syndicator and distributor. 1997 was Deke's first year as a subsidiary of Disney. Deke's parent company at the time, ABC, was purchased by Disney in 1995. The merger was completed in 1996. The first 2 seasons of Street Sharks were part of Bobot's Amazing Adventures block of syndicated programming. The 3rd season moved to ABC after the merger with Disney. That 3rd season acted as a season-long backdoor pilot for a new set of heroes, similar to the Street Sharks, but instead of human-shark hybrids, they were human-dinosaur hybrids. They were called the Dino-Vengers.
Extreme dinosaurs, super cool superheroes, bullseye, stakes, spike, and T-bone. Extinction stinks. Extreme dinosaurs. Part man, part dinosaur. Cool. Fighting to stop the evil raptor man. I'll have you for lunch. Eat this. Teeth, claws, muscles, and jaws. Extreme dinosaurs. Teeth, claws, muscles, and jaws. Figure sold separately.
In 1997, Bobot Entertainment and Deke signed a 3-year deal to create 5 new series for a new block of syndicated afternoon programming. The 1-hour Amazing Adventures block on Sundays was expanded with a new 2-hour block Monday through Friday called Bobot Kids Network. Dino-Vengers, now under the working title Dangerous Dinosaurs, were one of the first series announced along with Bobot Kids Network blockmates The Mask, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Extreme Ghostbusters, along with a plan to tone down the violence typical of the genre. See, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was entirely too violent for parents, or rather, their violence was too easily copied by kids who were watching the show. Slashing swords, spinning nunchucks, a broomstick easily becomes a bow staff. Kids watched the Turtles and imitated their heroes. As an usher who worked in a movie theater during the release of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 in 1993, I can confirm that the lobby was full of wannabe ninjas kicking over stanchions and karate chopping popcorn buckets. A turtle-inspired breakdown of the social contract between those who visit the theater and those who maintain it. Bobot Entertainment wanted to produce a show that moved away from the perceived and actual violence of shows like the Ninja Turtles. Step 1. No weapons. Like the Street Sharks before, the Dangerous Dinosaurs would not wield any weapons but still have enough action to intrigue kids. It wasn't just about what was right or good for the development of children who watch television, it was good business. Bobot Entertainment executive Karen Lee Brown felt US cartoon producers should tone down the violence if they wanted their shows to perform better in international markets, leaning into what she called, quote, non-imitative violent action with plenty of tail thrashing and growling but few guns. Sometime between December of 1996 and August of 1997, Dangerous Dinosaurs was renamed Extreme Dinosaurs. They lined up nearly 24 licensees, from Halloween costumes to bed sheets, Fruit of the Loom underwear, home video cassettes, and of course, toys from Mattel, an indicator of their confidence in the brand. Mattel's Extreme Dinosaurs toy line picked up where the Street Sharks left off, matching their aesthetic and play features, a seamless transition from one line to the next. Even if a kid had never heard of the cartoon, the play pattern of the toys required very little explanation. Plenty of tail thrashing and growling, but few guns. Wave 1 featured the 4 core Extreme Dinosaurs: Bullseye, Spike, T-Bone, and Stegs, as well as Hax, one of the raptors for the Extreme Dinosaurs to battle with. A second Dino Vision wave introduced Extreme Dinosaur ally Hard Rock and the villainous Bad Rap. There was a deluxe Mega T-Bone and Warpaint versions of every character from Wave 1, and that was it. The final season of Street Sharks, which introduced the Extreme Dinosaurs, aired in May of 1997. Extreme Dinosaurs aired 52 episodes from September to December, and the toys were already on their way to clearance bins. If you've never seen Extreme Dinosaurs or you're looking to refresh your experience, a handful of episodes were released on VHS over the years. The entire series was released in February of 2024 last year on Blu-ray. As of this video, it is currently available on various streaming services like Prime Video, Peacock, and Tubi. It's easy to think that Extreme Dinosaurs was a more successful series than Street Sharks. 52 episodes over 1 year for Extreme Dinosaurs compared to 40 episodes over 3 years for Street Sharks. The real difference was at the cash register. Street Sharks maintained a shelf presence longer than Extreme Dinosaurs, and in the end, the toy sales and other licensed merchandise were a primary indicator of success for both the series and the toys. Despite being a 52-episode animated series aired daily in syndication across the country, Extreme Dinosaurs didn't leave much of a cultural footprint. The late 90s were a wasteland for kids' television on broadcast as audiences turned to cable. Increasingly rigid government legislation aimed at making children's television more educational resulted in cartoons that took fewer risks and were marketed to a smaller audience. The days of 22-minute toy commercials from the 80s and early 90s that could appeal to kids as young as 5 and as old as 13 were gone. Networks like Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and the Disney Channel didn't have to play by the same rules as broadcast stations. There was no requirement to balance out their schedules with educational programming. They could run cartoons 24 hours a day with series that covered a wider spectrum of audience interests. And, not for nothing, but if a kid were at the store looking to buy something with dinosaurs on it, they were far more likely to get something from Jurassic Park. The Lost World hit theaters in May of 1997, made nearly $750 million, and the Kenner toy line appealed to kids across demographics. Proof that being extreme was temporary, but the fascination with dinosaurs is permanent and will always be there. Thanks for watching. Please hit like, hit subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Thank you very much to those of you who already are. Please visit our Patreon at patreon.com/toygalaxy. Several different tiers to address your specific Secret Galaxy content needs. Check out the Secret Galaxy merch shop at secretgalaxy.shop. All merchandise is physically in stock and ready to ship. Links to all of this in the description down below, and let us know in the comments down below how much of an impact Extreme Dinosaurs made on your life. I'll admit I don't have much experience with Extreme Dinosaurs. It was kind of after my time. Didn't even know about the toys until 10 or 12 years ago. That said, I don't even remember writing this video because I was dead sick at the time. Good stuff. A lot of laughs. Could have used a vampire.